3, 4.
Hey guys, welcome back to another episode in our Alliance War series. Thanks for swinging by, checking out the video. Let's jump in here and see who we are up against. It is Arcanum, a 12 mil alliance. Looks like they're pretty similar to us, pretty solid group, so should be a pretty even matchup. Let's jump in here and see how our path is going to look. We're in with my regular Alliance War team for the moment. Iceman, Gwenpool, and OG Vision. So let's jump up here to this Fury node and see. I'm thinking that it's a rank 5 champ. It might be an Agent Venom. Don't think an Electro would be great on this node, but they could have thrown one there. Maybe a Black Panther Civil War. Who knows? But I figure, let's just go in with the class advantage. Profile doesn't help me out at all. I'm thinking, I'm thinking probably Agent Venom or maybe an Electra, but I turn out to be very wrong. It's Crossbones, which is good. I mean, he obviously is a Fury champ, and at rank 5, he's a solid champ in anybody's roster. But I totally take a left shin to the face. I thought, what better way to start out an Alliance War than, taking a left shin to the face. So, other than that, seemed to do well against him after that. Just took way too much damage, though. That 4-hit, 3-hit combo, whatever it was, to the face, that really messed us up there. So, I need as much health on this Iceman as I can, and he's such an MVP in Alliance War. He's just so good against so many nodes. You can't afford to be farting around and getting hit in the face your first fight of the map. So I think I fell asleep there. Usually I'm trying to get to like this point in the map before I turn in for the night. And so I told the guys, man, I'm beat. I gotta go to sleep. So jumped back in the next morning. And this is a poison node here, and I'm thinking a 5-star rank 3. Man, who could they have been throwing here on a poison node? And I think they just wanted to try and throw somebody off and put an Agent Venom here. And so even though he isn't awakened, Agent Venom's still great defender. He shrugs off a bunch of stuff. And I take the debuff immune path in Alliance Quest, so I've got a lot of experience dealing with Agent Venoms. So yeah, he didn't seem to give me too much trouble. I just try and bait out those heavies and then work him into his special 2. I'd managed to stack up to 7 of the frostbites on him, so I'm figuring I'm just going to let these expire. This fight's over. But he decides to throw his special 2, and right after I bait it, the last couple frostbites collapse on him. So pretty easy fight, pretty clean on my end. Didn't take any more damage, I don't think, than I needed to on Iceman, except for that special 1. I think I had block damage off that special 1. So, and we come up to this bleed node with Mr. Potato Bread here, and I'm thinking, probably an Ultron. He's got an Ultron sitting around that he wanted to throw into war, and I obviously with the Iceman the disadvantage didn't want to get back on that pony, and I figured Vision do great against Ultron, but it is not Ultron. It is one of my nemesis for war, a Yondu, and I kind of struggle with Yondu a little bit, and I've had some practice with him because I wasn't real familiar with his move set. I don't have him as a 3-star, 4-star, so I don't really play with him at all, and his heavy and his special 1 can look really similar. So I wanted to just try and bait out his heavy, and then punish him on that. But the big trick with Yondu, I think, is recognizing on the screen. When the screen goes dark, that's his special 1. If it doesn't, he's just throwing that heavy. And when you see that Yaka era come out like that, and the screen doesn't go dark, it's going to be a heavy attack. So man, I had him there at 1%. I thought, you know, that power burn was going to be enough to take him out, but just one more parry and he was down. So pretty good clean fight there. Fortunately didn't get armor breaks on me or anything like that, so OG Vision was looking really good coming out of that fight. So we are gonna take this bottom path again this war, and looks like we've got 2 mutants in a row. So I'm thinking they're either doing one of 2 things. They either put 2 Nightcrawlers in a row to try and throw somebody off, or they put like I don't know, like a Archangel or something like that on this first node because it's a bleed node, and then a Nightcrawler on the second one. But no, I was right on the first option. They just decided to put 2 Nightcrawlers in a row to try and give somebody a headache. So I was fortunate there. I put him in a swashbuckling, switched him pretty quick, so that really helped me, and really made this fight a whole lot easier. Now I can just power burn him, parry and power burn him, and it's a pretty easy fight at that point. Plus he was only a rank 4, so it wasn't like I had a whole lot of health to take off of him. So I'm pretty confident then that after seeing that first Nightcrawler that they put a second one there to try and mess with me. So it makes me glad that OG Vision did really well there in that fight, because now I've got a good chunk of my Iceman to deal with this Nightcrawler. And I think I'm trying to click in there and check his profile. Yeah, and after seeing his profile, I was pretty confident. Yeah, it's going to be a Nightcrawler. So Iceman, he makes short work of Nightcrawlers. So I'm going into this fight super confident. Start that cold snap on him. He's not going anywhere on me. And I was happy. He just kept blocking for me, so I was able to switch him into swashbuckling as well. So now I don't have to worry about spamming that special one. Just keep him locked into that fighting stance, and it shouldn't be an issue. So I go here and throw the special one and pushed him over 2 bars of power, and figured that wouldn't be an issue, right? We'll just bait out his special 2, and he got really defensive on me there. Threw a heavy, and so I just wanted to tap him a little to hopefully get him to throw his special 2, and instead he came in and wrecked me with the second part of his heavy attack. So now I'm all flustered and frustrated. My ice armor didn't reform, and I get to take a special 3 right to the side of the face. And so now I'm pretty salty that I just got wrecked by a Nightcrawler, and it doesn't feel good, man. It doesn't feel good. You're sitting there holding the phone. You're like, I'm better than this. I know how to fight Nightcrawler. What the heck, man? Yeah, I know. I know I've got two unblockable special 1 nodes coming up, and so I've just got to get through this fight with a lot of health left on my OG Vision, because I'm gonna need him to power burn, just keep me in those fights against those unblockable nodes. So I'm trying to get him to switch, and he's not cooperating. He keeps evading out of it. So I've kind of given up on it and just figure, I'm gonna hit him while he's stunned with specials. That way I can ensure that they land. And right there you can see I don't want to blame the game, because I was pretty flustered at this point. It could have been a dropped input. I mean, it was probably me. I think it was just me playing very poorly because I was ticked about losing Iceman to a Nightcrawler. So yeah, that really stinks, because that big combo took a big third, probably a little more than a third of the health on my OG Vision. And so I don't want to have to use potions until I get to sub-bosses if I don't have to. I really want to try and clear this path without having to dip into any resources. But I make a pretty crucial mistake right here. I see special 1. I'm hoping that it is a yellow jacket. And a couple things. I should have thrown on a couple health potions. And I probably should have used Gwenpool. Probably shouldn't have tried to do this the way that I did here, because in a second you're going to see more embarrassment. So far I'm not playing too bad against him. I was able to evade that special 1, which is pretty rare for me. So now I'm thinking, man, if he can just cooperate a little bit, I might have a chance here. And So I'm trying to get a parry stun in so I can throw this special 2, and I waited too long. I waited too long there. He evaded it, and so now I'm in trouble. You know, now I'm in trouble. He's almost to another special 1. I figured I'd try and hope he didn't evade, and sure enough he evaded, and then boom, special 1, throws it right in my belly. Right in my belly. And yeah, that's an embarrassing wrap right there. So OG Vision's down. So now I've got Gwenpool left to deal with an unblockable 1. And I'm thinking, man, I'm just ticked at Spider-Man. I'm ticked at Nightcrawler. I'm ticked at this whole game. I'm ticked at everything in life. So I just want to cut this guy, and he's not cooperating, and I can't evade his special 1. So what the heck, man? What am I doing with my life? So fortunately I got a good parry there, which allowed me to set a bleed in, and the bleeds are doing work. You know, he's coming down, but I'm just so bad. I'm just so bad at this game. Oh, I should just quit. Then you have one good fight and you're like, no, I'm never going to quit again. I'm never going to think about quitting. It's like golf, right? What makes golfers keep coming back? It's that one special shot, right? You hit one good shot around and you're like, I'm the greatest golfer ever. So I talked to my alliance mates and switched my sub boss to this one in the middle with kinetic reactor, because I figured against that Iceman, there's an Iceman on that unblockable 1, and I'm like, man, I don't have enough health. I'm down 2 champs. You know, I can lock up Juggernaut with her special 2, and I should be able to make a good fight out of this. So yeah, it's a really solid defender here. It's a rank 4 Juggernaut. You know, he's pretty straightforward, but man, I just can't evade. I can't swipe back on the screen. I get hit by with all the block damage, and then I take an uppercut to the face. Because I'm thinking like, oh, 130k health, you know, Juggernaut. Let me start the fight out by taking a huge heavy attack right to the face. So now I don't even know what his Mystic Dispersion's at, because I'm not even paying attention to the fight. I throw this special 2 to lock him up, and then I think, oh, let me just let me just take all the block damage from another special and then get uppercut in the face again. And yeah, pretty awesome ending to this war for me. So I didn't do crap against this sub boss, and just basically humiliated myself. So I told the guys, I'd revive if I needed to, but yeah, we were already up against it there. Congrats to Arcanum. You guys mopped us up in this one. Great war, guys. Hopefully we'll get a chance to battle you guys again. That'd be fun. And yeah, maybe we will have a chance at getting some revenge. So yeah, thanks for swinging by, guys, checking out the war. Hopefully you guys are doing well, and we'll catch you on the next one. Take care.